Mhm. Are we ready? Hello? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Saginaw Valley State University Esports for our third week of competition. I am Aquatic here with my companion on the mic, Philip, out here. Getting into this match, we have Saginaw Valley C team versus Adelphi University. Always a fun match to go up against. This should be a little bit interesting. Again, we get to see the C team play. The scheduling kind of worked out that it would do so for tonight. So we get to see some people we don't normally get to see play. Should be a really good time. Should get into these stages here in just a second.
And I was going straight into specifically who we have new here is we have Sam. Do we know his tag? Do either of us know
Sam?
Is it Sam?
It's Sam.
We have Sam.
We have Sam. We have a new player.
That is his
for the
debut game playing here with SVSU, I believe.
That's
we'll most
right.
likely see the Fox.
We'll most likely see that character. Should be a good time. Sam, first time here with us. Normally has some class, so he has to come in a little bit late, but he got out of it. He took his test quick, I suppose. So we'll get to see debut.
We currently have
bands.
Just bands. We've got FG, Town City, and Smashville. They really don't like Animal Crossing today, apparently.
I guess they don't.
It was just sort of the basics of Battlefield and PS2.
Now, I'm not quite sure who's going in first, but when I look at these kinds of stages, Battlefield and PS2, I'm imagining we'll see something brawly. You know, if you're a zoner or something, you're probably going to be picking some of those bigger stages like FD or Town. I suppose FD isn't big, but there's no platforms that people can approach you on. PS2 looks like will be the starter for the match.
That is, I think we said we were sending Sam in first, but I'm not entirely sure.
Not entirely sure.
Battery's going in the first rotation. I don't think he likes Battlefield. So that makes me think he might not be going in first. Because I'm pretty sure FD was also one of the first bands. So probably not Fox.
We'll see. We
shall see.
It should be interesting. We trust in the C team cap and get it done.
That is.
Trust.
Yes.
Should be a good time. Okay. We have seen this team before. Played them last year at Adelphi Black. Can't remember how it went. Remember,
team also.
We have played. I recognize Adelphi. I remember it's always been a good game.
I know we played this school, but I think they had more than one team in open.
Potentially, should be a good time.
Should indeed. Do any of us remember what they played?
We have it written down. I'm not sure if I saved it.
Was it Robin?
But we'll probably see characters like a Robin might see. For example, I gotta go find it.
If only our camera was not blocking.
I wrote this down.
It is
indeed. We will in fact see Sam for the first match here.
A Robin.
Did we immediately? Yup, this is new. All right, wow, good stuff. Looks like Adelphi has some new characters up their sleeve as well. First match here, week 3. Let's see what we got.
We will, however, have SVSU is blue, and then Rob is
fighting for Adelphi. A little bit of a switch up there, but we are in fact playing on Aquatics switch. So that's what we're going for. Sam doing great string on it to start getting 55. Beautiful F smash read. Taking this Fox up, Sam has this incredible ability to use smash attacks, and not in the cringe way that little brothers do when they just pick up the game for the first time. He's quite adept at getting those reads, knowing exactly how much time he has to get punishes. He's so good with calling out his incredible fundamentals.
Can we talk about the fact that he threw that gyro up about like 5 seconds ahead of time, knowing it was coming back down so we could get the interrupt into the up air?
Sam is an absolute madman. We pulled him out of nowhere, just kind of found him. And he's a bit of a melee player, enjoys melee. He comes to that in his play style, very quick, he's got great fundamentals. I'll be honest, I think it's hard.
You can't tell me the Slippy's not doing
Mayhaps.
You've ever seen the gameplay slowing down a small bit once Rob gets the gyro. Then read the roll side deal, however, it's going to barely miss him with the shield. Sam just debating on taking the gyro, which would be standing menacingly at ledge, however.
That damage after taking a bit of his own, catching back up to Rob. Pretty close. Both of these on their stock should be close for either of them, but he's got those angles while finding the side B kill there. 83 on him.
This Rob is feeding out every single about ledge instead. Physically could have. Thankfully, however, we haven't seen many of coming out. Normally, it being the Fox advantage, like how we're seeing right now, is Rob not being able to get off the ledge or onto the ledge for that matter.
Good job using movement, trying to bait out moves, especially going off stage, trying to scare him.
Now we're seeing trying to read the air dodge in. That one would have hurt, I'll be honest. Just taking the up air as opposed to there. And now we're going to be seeing a sort of joke coming out. And by that I mean it's going to be a large robot trying to get down against a very fast character. Up there.
Rob's definitely not the best at getting down, getting juggled once he gets hit up. Kept up there, and Fox is very scary when you're above him. He's got that crazy strong up there.
But meanwhile, speaking of swords, his feet that are about half metal can be, apparently stronger than the plastic toy from Nintendo. A few years ago. I feel like a lot.
Good. I think it was for like 2 things. That was NES, I think, for the Rob. Little Rob Lord.
I just think of the vertical blow whenever I see him. Especially like the red thing. I think that's a really voice getting up. We do see he's looking for that roll from ledge once again.
Quite a long time on stage here. Fox can't get out of it. Does find the up smash read. That'll take the second one. 32. This is a big far cry from the last stock where he was. The Rob's at 84.
Far cry from long. Sam getting right back at ledge. So there she comes off this one. Tries to read the roll to down smash over the Rob just can go high.
Fox is a very, very light character, so he can be launched very far, very quickly, while it's Rob on the exact opposite end. Although Fox is very good at getting the damage, but he's a little bad off stage. A little more linear recovery.
A little sad and disadvantaged sometimes.
A little sad. Fox got very quick, but definitely run over. If only.
However, we now see the robot once again going to be having some hard time getting down. However, that giant back air is going to be sort of bailing him out there. We do see the shine, and it's once again getting reflected. That gyro is going to be doing a good amount of damage.
He doesn't know. You have to F tilt. You got to F tilt to pick that up.
Also landing D-drop. However, it catches the F attack for some reason.
Oh,
and that kill screen. Fox recovery.
Barely making it back, and the back hit of F smash, that hitbox, absolutely disgusting taking that. What a comeback from Rob. Pretty much a full stock down for some of that. That's first game there. That's first game.
Adelphi now going in the second game. One Rob stock left for SVSU to take out. We're going to be seeing them banning now. Let's find out what they go. I mean, honestly, what is Rob won? Probably early kills off the side. Because he's been looking for side B a good amount.
That would be my assumption. I haven't seen too many other killing potential. He doesn't go more for up smash or anything.
He's killed off side twice, off smash once.
He does go for a lot of projectiles off stage. He could be looking for snipes as well. That seems to be a play style of his. It'll be interesting to see what he goes for stage-wise. I'm going to hard read. He's banning Kalos. Don't know why. Hard read.
We gotta go and clip that first stock at some point. That's all I'm saying.
As that was a good first stock.
That was a very
good first stock.
He saw the top and was like, I know exactly where this needs to go.
Oh my gosh. Tactical Fox gameplay. Interesting. Now, little you heard from my partner here, Philip, about the Rob lore. For anybody who doesn't know what the heck a Rob is, because I know there's people here like Mario and Link and Donkey Kong.
And then
but what the heck is a Rob? Rob was like 4 to 5 inch maybe 6-inch tall
small
plastic
place, yeah.
toy.
Maybe
For I believe the NES, where you would use him as a controller for some games, he would spin like a gyro, little thing, kind of like how you spin a top. It would like you press a button and it spun. I think. Is that what it is? I don't know.
That was way before either.
It was a long time ago, is what Rob was. So Nintendo when making Smash wanted to get some interesting things that fewer people knew of.
Yes, I also must point out, in Brawl, only one of the Robs becomes sentient.
That's true.
So either they're saying this is just the lead, we have the leader of the Robs, or they just had favorites. Maybe Master Hand just had favorites.
Master Hand just had favorites.
Yeah.
For those who aren't aware, the Brawl, the Smash Bros for the Wii, Smash Bros for the Wii had a awesome single player mode
that they did.
Yeah. Hard read, banning Kalos. What can I say? What can I say? I said hard read. He's gonna ban Kalos, as well as Battlefield and Town and City. Kalos and Town, definitely bigger stages, and Battlefield. Not everybody likes having 3 platforms. So it looks like Yoshi Stories where we're gonna go for this.
I feel proud of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, that does have very close side blast zones.
Yes, it does. I don't care if it's the correct stage option. I feel proud of them for picking Yoshi's. Gabe would feel the same.
Yeah.
Maybe that, or Gabe would yell at them for not banning Yoshi's. One of the two. We're not going against a Mario. That's all we know.
That's fair.
So he's not going to yell at him.
That's fair. Shout out to Gabriel if he's in the chat. We appreciate you. Got the game here.
Patches. As you watch Adelphi fly off the map almost as fast as that Rob disappeared from everyone's.
That was pretty much. I don't think he was ever really there.
Yeah. I don't think people barely remember Rob's thing.
It seems Rob barely remembers how to approach. Just mashing that side beat after sitting in the corner for a while. It kind of happens.
With all these projectiles coming out from both these characters, it's going to be hard for either of them to hard control, I would say.
It will. It should be a little bit different. It should be a little bit different. That side beat does have reflector properties, so if you throw a projectile at it, it can come right back. But speaking of projectiles, we're not. Nope.
I didn't mean to put it into that cadence. Anyways, bowling ball.
Bowling ball.
F-Smash taking it at about 60.
60. It's obscene.
Like I said,
that bowling ball is strong. That was beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff.
And now we will never be seeing Yoshi's again this set.
SVSU will be locked into patches, though. He will have to stay on the Villager for this next round. 6-6 evened it up, though. Yep. Although even is relative. Now they know what Sagano's going to play.
Even stocks behind in information. However, they don't know. We have a secret weapon sitting on the sidelines.
They have no idea. They don't know. We won't spoil the fun. We won't spoil the fun for anybody. Anybody watching here?
We have 2. Well, technically speaking, they also have 2 because we don't know. I don't know how many they checked in. I know we have 4 on C team, right?
Good question. I thought Adelphi had 5.
Well, I guess they have more secret weapons than we do.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
They still haven't put in the rule update. Can you play with just all 5, or you still check in the 3?
They have not, to my knowledge, updated the rules.
All right. Technically speaking, we're almost on even ground.
Technically, we are almost on even ground. Yeah.
Yes. Now let's see what SVSU will be banning. Knowing it's Dylan, I feel like he doesn't like Hollow. I believe. He
doesn't like Yoshi's.
But
he picked Yoshi's. Never mind.
I think he doesn't like the single plat in the middle.
Hey, there you go.
Well, I guess none of us were correct. That's the wait.
Hollow Bastion?
Okay, I don't know. He just also doesn't like Animal Crossing as he's playing.
He just doesn't. That is a little ironic.
He doesn't want to go home.
That's a tad ironic.
We're going to small battlefield.
Villager, of course, being from the Animal Crossing series. Yes. Fox from the first game, who are our newcomer Sam was playing from the Star Fox game. You fly a ship around.
Oh, he knows this.
Do a barrel roll.
Little do they know.
Do a barrel roll.
Dylan's secondary is Ganondorf.
They are. Oh dear. Adelphi is not prepared.
And also, this is just. I don't know why they would send a Ganondorf into the Villager. I'll be entirely honest, unless this man is link cracked.
This is something that might just be unprecedented. I don't think we've seen this almost at all.
It is indeed.
People don't play Ganon.
All right, so down beat does not beat outside beat. He does, however, have the timing. You just walk through. He's probably leaning down here off the sledge. This is the timing though.
Ganon, very bad character, but does hit like a truck. And especially with a longsword that is slow, but it has a lot of range. You can kind of go through Villager's short, stubby arms.
But there we started seeing a bit of what makes this matchup a bit hard, because again, didn't have his jump, but he sort of has to sit there and let it go.
Oh, I respect it, but does get sent back to stage, getting a second chance on that life.
That does. Yeah, slightly disappointment was the fact that it looked like he just ran off. But however, the Lloyd did come in clutch to save him. Lloyd being a friend to all, now crazy coming up. Does not know there's a hitbox that lingers for way longer than it should, in most opinions. Entirely honest. Got to recover low. Just barely missed.
Getting not in a great spot pretty much the entire match. He's never going to feel like he's comfortable. When Villager's off the stage, he's over the screw, long recovery, so it's not like Ganon really has the advantage at any point in time. He kind of just has to get the hard reads, going there for the up smash, trying to call it out. An F smash as well, using the big sword, trying to find an opening, but Villager just doesn't really let you have that. Keeps you out with projectiles is a very tough thing to deal with, especially when you're that tall.
Villager will be taking his wood and rubber band and hitting the King of Darkness.
Just not in a good spot. Again, can't find his footing. Villager can't find the kill. SVSU really does need to close out the stock at some point.
The longer you let the game stay with rage, the earlier you're going to start dying. And honestly, you're more likely just, it doesn't look good, but it's all fairly. But eventually you'll get hit by those parts. It is just bound to happen. Like, why did that one shot free?
Back ninja.
If the Ganondorf hits enough smash attacks, one of them is going to catch you.
Doing a very good job throwing out hitboxes.
We're going to move over there. That would be even stocks.
5. Villager not necessarily wants to be as far away from Ganon as possible. Ganon does have the big sword, but that is still relatively close range. Villager has very long range tools, does not want to be put in the corner. That pretty much puts it in even ground instead of completely in favor of Villager. Get up attack there, keeping Ganon in ledge, although he's doing a great job drifting around all the projectiles.
I like the sudden, this bowling ball there. It dropped down from ledge under trying, well honestly, you're not expecting that.
I respected the fundamentals from Ganon. He's got good fundies. Doing a good job going for the hard reads. He knows he's gonna lose if he just tries to mash buttons.
Insightful has 23 damage. Nair does 23 damage if you hit both strong hits of it, and then just flats.
It's so many frames.
But also, I can't complain.
It is Ganon. It is Ganon.
Because as we see, yes, whenever he gets in, the Villager dies in like 5 hits. But when does he get in?
Not usually.
Well, we found out when he gets in.
Finds the down air. Beautiful call out from Adelphi. Taking the stock, puts it to 3-5 in their favor. Again, Ganon not someone you see commonly, not a very strong character, but if you just have a good grasp of what your opponent's going to do. Now, again, we did have to put out the Villager to take out Adelphi's Rob, his first stock, so Adelphi had the opportunity to watch and learn a little bit about Saganaw's Villager to see what was going to happen. Probably gave them a little bit of an edge. Ganon was probably sitting there taking notes, so knew what to do going into the match. Probably pretty good.
He's just polishing his Triforce of power.
He's polishing his Triforce, getting ready, watching his opponent. I don't know what you ban as Ganon. I don't know what you ban. Maybe the big stages.
I think you just ban. I mean, honestly, you're heavy enough. It doesn't really matter to you. It's like the same. It's like the same thing as Bowser. It's like, yeah, sure, we'll both be struggling to kill. However, your struggling to kill is like 180. My struggling to kill is already in.
That was very quick. Saginaw just picked the character immediately. All the bands coming through.
What's his name?
Oh, good question. Cell. Or CL.
It's only just now occurred to me. I always call him Connor. Meanwhile, however, this team is going to be having a very nice crossover with Zelda. He's been taking 61 already, so he's finally now getting a chance.
Speaking of swings.
We're letting it die. Let him die with Valorant.
So, Steve is a bit of an interesting character. As you can see, he has some interesting tools. He can place mine carts and TNT and blocks around.
Steve is playing Minecraft while the rest of I get to know Ganon also has that animation though.
Yup.
Steve is playing Minecraft while the rest of us are playing a fighting game. Let's put it that way.
That is exactly how it is. He does have this flint and steel down tilt which falls off the stage there. Very rough for Ganon. He has to go along that diagonal path to get back to stage. Not much to do. Although, man, is he finding his hits.
Ganon has about a 90-degree angle, which
It's not much. It's not much.
However, he does have a very nice jump to get past that TP ledge setup. However, Connor now reading the FSS Goofus.
Goofus. Goofus. It's Goofus.
And upside almost breaking the shield left zone. Meanwhile, the game goes from now having to try and get out of the corner again. Steve down tilting the wrong way.
He does have the diamonds. Steve's one of his big game plans is mining, you can see, so he can get better tools, and oh no. There he goes. 2 clean stocks from Goofus there.
You know when you're like moving the villagers over, and then you don't realize you're on a hill and you didn't put enough track and just like starts slowly going down the hill.
Oh yeah.
That's what that felt like.
That was a bit brutal. I don't know if he knew he could mash.
He didn't have a jump.
Oh, that'll do it.
And minecart does not give you back your jump.
For clarification, you can double jump in this game, but if you use it, you do not get to double jump again until you touch the ground. So if you use it and then get knocked off the stage, that's one less thing to help you get back to the ledge.
And even though you are very clearly touching the ground with the minecart, for some reason Smash says you aren't touching the ground, the minecart is, so you don't get your jump back yet.
Yeah. There we go. Bands coming through, PS2, Smashville, Yoshi's Story.
Why don't we like Animal Crossing today?
They're weird stages. They're weird.
Fair enough.
They only a couple of characters, I feel, or I think they're misunderstood, and they're just strange. You really got to know what you're doing.
Look, right side. All I'm saying, right side spawn on Smashville is technically better.
That's true.
The
platform comes in from the right, so you can jump in on it and zoom towards your opponent right at the start.
Just ride the platform in, and just stare at them. Yeah. I have the high ground. What are you gonna do?
The high ground. Interesting. The high ground is not necessarily the most important thing.
What are you gonna do? Juggle me?
Probably.
Anti-air?
Anyway.
Anywho.
Do
you think he's playing hardcore
Steve,
mode?
Huh?
Do you think he's playing hardcore, or is it?
No.
Is he on creative?
No.
He's on like survival.
He's on spectator. He's just there. Steve is a weird character. If you follow the scene at all, you'll know Steve's a bit strange. Steve doesn't do what other characters do. He gets to put blocks around where, as you can see, like there's all this thought put into what stages we pick. They're all almost the same thing, as you can see, but they all just have slightly different platform placements. So obviously, platforms matter a lot. If we go through this whole thing of picking what stage to go on just because of the platforms, well, there are other things, but Steve getting to place his own platforms, yeah, that's going to be pretty strong.
He's just playing Minecraft.
Now, they are temporary, but
he whipped out the creative build mode, and he's just scaffolding for some reason.
He in fact just can scaffold. It's funny. You can watch him like make an L in a tournament. It's really funny.
Other things. Remember that one Steve that just built a literal house on Kendo Melon?
Oh, yep.
And it was unironically a setup.
Yep.
For some reason,
he built a house.
He built a house at ledge. I wish we were joking. He built a house at ledge, and that was a ledge trap.
He set a trap. Finally, getting the pick here. Going to be small battlefield.
All right, third time
for the final game of the first set here. Of course, it is 2 out of 3. Both teams have 9 stocks. We do that twice or 3 times.
That is.
So we'll see.
3 stocks left on this game, however, for both sides. I think this is the same. They never rob.
Or Ganon.
I think this is a different team.
This might be a fully different team. We're not entirely sure.
Yeah, it's the same school, different team. Okay, I think this was the Robin.
I feel that. Now, interesting. We saw the Ganon doing very well.
Yes.
The interesting thing, Ganon and Heavies.
Here's the
Robin.
Same team.
Same. He's heavy and he's slow, and they're interesting, but he just ends up dying fast anyway because of recovery. So Heavies are weird.
The one good thing Heavies have going for them is the fact that they can sort of just live. Like you'll see, once we see Sad Boy going on, probably somewhere around 200. And I'm gonna call it now. He's gonna somehow die at 200. Meanwhile, we're gonna tune back in here as CRT at 75. But however, the Robin's off stage now. It's not gonna do anything. That Arc Fire is coming in more than that. Oh no!
These characters do definitely have some good projectile game, but also some interesting swords. Not long swords, but swords that can do some very interesting things. You can see Robin's got those interesting electrical attacks. Sometimes they're electric, but it's kind of a resource. The rest of the time, they're not quite as strong as the sword. Lots of damage, as you can see, coming through. Steve trying to use a platform, trying his best, making it backstage. Good recovery from Goofus. He's got to find a way in.
Robin's playing the two platforms. However, now the Robin's offstage, the recovery being pretty good, but also rather linear. See where they're going.
The smash there lasts forever. See the Thoron coming through, finding the kill. Does last forever. That laser beam is just so strong.
One thing about Robin is if you'll see all of those tiny little projectiles coming out, besides the main projectiles, those are both swords. Robin is on a little bar, so they have a certain amount of heat. Speaking of, they do not have enough heat there, so they couldn't recover.
All the special moves only get used temporarily, and then have to be changed, or wait for it to come back.
Yep,
Even the recovery moves, if you use all your recoveries in too short a span, you can kind of just die if you get sent off stage.
But the one good thing it has is Robin then gets to pick up the book or sword that drops, and those it's like they're throwing a toaster at you.
It's funny. It's very funny, honestly. You guys mentioned combos off there.
And it was like that back there we saw at the start. The book came out, Steve was not ready for it, and Robin, however, capitalized right off of it. Now we're going to be seeing forward air level once again.
Steve getting up above 100% at this point. Anything could take it.
We're barely just playing with that arc fire. Now Robin's down 2 books. How are they going to get off the platform?
He's looking for a kill of his own. Up smash will be pretty close to doing it. He might probably need only 1 or 2 more hits. The jab coming out, not quite getting it.
Trying to read the line card high. However, they usually get up.
And finds the F smash. Adelphi will take the first game there. It'll be a good, very good game from both teams. First match, we saw some very interesting things happen. The Fox Rob matchup. Definitely very interesting. Definitely very Smash Ultimate, I'd like to say. Second match there, we got to see some very solid Ganon play from Adelphi, pulling out some moves I haven't seen Ganons do before.
Well, if we saw really Ganon and Fox, it ironically could have been Melee.
That could have been Melee.
He's not that bad in Melee.
That's true. He's like a mid-tier.
That's like, relatively speaking, to the rest of the Smash games.
Yeah, that for Ganondorf, getting mid-tier is an accomplishment.
That it is. Well, he got mid-tier once in Sakura. I was like, no, he did too well. We'll keep him at the bottom.
Yeah, let's keep these bad.
If you look at Brawl Ganondorf and Brawl Meta Knight, you would not believe us when we say the same person made them.
Completely different character. But very good first match there. I'm interested to see where we'll go from there. Now, both teams will have the opportunity to change who they're throwing in. Of course, that'll be playing different people, or different characters there. Different people play different characters, so it should be kind of a who's going to throw in for who's going to try to beat this character. Both teams should probably take a second to figure out what is going to go where in their team comp kind of thing. So
I believe the main issue SVSU is going to be having going for them is the Robin. I think that's what gave us the most trouble when we played them.
Robin was performing very well in that last stock there. As you can see, Goofus, nobody to goof off around. Taking 2 stocks for nothing against that Ganon, who was doing very well. Huh?
I hate you for that one.
No, that was good. That was a good one. Don't even.
I'm not saying it was a bad one.
That was great.
I'm not saying it was bad.
It was great.
I'm just holding it against you.
Okay. I can understand.
It was good. I didn't see it coming. It was good timing.
You didn't. You never see it coming.
Insert Persona music.
You never see it coming. Good stuff. So, both teams will probably take a second here. We might take a quick break at this time just to let both teams kind of do their thing. It'll probably take a quick second. So we'll be back in just a moment.
For sure. And we are back.
And we are back. Second match here. Bands coming through Battlefield, Town City, and Smashville, with FD being the first stage here. We will get to see who they're going to be throwing in, who they're going to be changing up. I believe we do have a substitution, at least for our team. Not quite sure about theirs, but should be a change. We swapped out Goofus.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
swapped out Goofus for Capwood.
Schaub.
So Schaub. Shet looks like Schaub. Oh, that's new.
We were one Schaub.
That is new.
We now know his tag, Schaub.
We now know his tag. First match, Cloud. That will be different. So we got the Fox versus the Cloud. Should be pretty explosive. Both these characters have a good amount of speed.
However, the one
kind of a spacing game.
Is Cloud's like laptops, and this Cloud is already not campus.
He's going aggressive. I guess he thought, hey, he can't run away from Fox. Fox is faster. Getting very scrappy right off the bat, both of them. Getting in very close range. Cloud probably wants to stay a little further back. He doesn't have the sword, doesn't want to get in close, but Chow doing a great job of getting in there, making Cloud be under a lot of pressure.
We're just going hit for hit here, so we see Cloud will get hit recently, Fox will get hit recently, so on and so forth. That is a great combination. The F smash is going to break that, and holding
F
range.
Smash. Looks like the DI was not there for Chow.
I heard someone will say that Fox players have so much more questions. But also, Fox is one of the lighter characters and very fast boy. It's hard to react to it sometimes.
Getting on those up air combos. Almost finding that F smash, I would have taken the stock there.
Now you might still catch their F smash. Sorry, F smash. Smash attack for that combo. He's up, he's out of shield, however. First, stuffing out most things the same as trying to hold it.
Adelphi University doing a great job finding stocks as well as hits in neutral. Only two before Schaub takes one. As I say that, there it goes. Be a full stock down. Have to kind of come back from this here. Get a read on this Cloud quick before something goes wrong.
It looks like just a very large sword out. Nothing has so much priority on it.
Characters kind of have a strength or weakness based on how good they are out of shield. Control your shield to block a hit, but how good are you at reacting to? And Cloud has a very good move out of shield to punish you if you touch shield.
However, I think Cloud started to realize that we saw those, I think, literally 3 grab up throws in a row, landing below, not even challenge the ledge. Cloud's probably going for a blade beat or a side beat at the ledge.
Up there, he did find it the last stock with it. See, now trying to find it, dashing back there, good stuff. Waiting for the upbeat, the down smash for Reed. Beautiful stuff in there, putting him off the stage, keeping him in disadvantage.
I think Slippy's coming back in with the call-outs.
There it is, trying to find it. Oh, goes for the crazy down smash Reed. Will recover though, a little bit tough. Cloud going for the F smash.
Back here, barely missing.
A bit more of a scramble. He's really trying to find this kill. Schaub's continuing to dance around, not letting the nerves hit. Down air.
Cloud was looking for an F-smash shield after that last kill. Getting a bit impatient on killing his Fox.
And as he does so, Fox finds the kill. Now he just needs some damage. Gotta tie it up. Get some combos going. Start finding some hits. Gets up to about 40%. He will now be at pretty much kill percent. This Fox is not strong. He doesn't have a lot going for him.
The Fox may not be strong, but the character very small. He's just ducking into the up smash entirely. Trying to read the roll in once again. Cloud is starting to learn.
Pretty much even it back up here. 1 or 2 really good reads will do it for either. Going for a throw, not finding it off stage. It'll be a tough spot.
Catch him down air, back air barely coming out. Both these characters are just inches away from ending the other.
Either one, any smash attack will do it. Schaub almost finds the up smash. Characters rolling around, both of them in a scramble situation. Really need to try to find something here, and there's the up smash read from Schaub. That's what he's looking for.
I think he just runs up with the up smash. The Cloud's just empty up.
He can't do anything. When you're down, last stock, last hit in a game, after both losing 2 stocks, you are definitely panicking a little bit. It's very hard not to play very different, play way more defensive.
Especially on Wi-Fi, because you know the most random thing can suddenly come and end it.
Wi-Fi definitely changes up how the game is played. That is a guarantee. It'll now be Saginaw banning 3 stages here, and Adelphi will be picking Going to see Fox.
Does the Animal
Interesting-
Crossing
I'm not
hate
sure.
continue?
We're going to see. We're going to see. Now, Fox definitely can kill off of both blast zones, although he's very much infamous for killing off the top. So I would dare say that probably shorter stages are going to be what is kept, and taller stages might get banned. Stuff like Yoshi's.
I'd also like to say that that Light is the only one that's made it infamous for killing off the side. And speaking of the Yoshi's ban,
Pretty
there
much.
it goes.
There goes Yoshi's, there goes Kalos, and there goes Hollow Bastion. Almost all the counters. 3 counter picks. It's all gone.
I mean, just small Battlefield and starters. Small Battlefield feeling a bit left out there. Just left alone.
Nah, it's feeling good. It got picked. It didn't. It's the lone survivor from the counter picks.
Fair enough.
Now,
meanwhile, the starters are sitting there laughing at him.
Hard prediction. They're gonna throw in Rob. I'm calling it right now. They're gonna throw in Rob.
I feel like we might see the Robin because I believe Sam did take the first stock in that Rob game. He most definitely took the first stock. It was the gyro.
Yes, yeah, the clean gyro read. We'll see. A little bit tough. Against a character like Fox, some characters you can kind of get away with just picking whatever stage, but when Fox is so dependent on which blast zone he's killing off of, it can be tough. You really got to be more careful, as well as with platforms and stuff like that. FD
and he takes him to FD again.
Not a terrible choice,
but also one of the lowest blast zones we have left. We're going Ganon.
There's the Ganon, probably looking for some offstage shenanigans. Oh, Papa Smurf. Yep, the blue skin.
Sam does have the SD place. So it's going to be a quick trip down.
That'll do it. That'll do it. Both characters probably see a taunt from both of them, and into it. Now this is melee, ladies and gentlemen. That is where we are. Xiao already going for the up smashes. I'm not quite sure Ganon's at kill percent.
Yeah, but it does combo this percent.
That's true. That's true. Some crazy Fox combos. Just going for the weight, trying to react and see what the Ganon's doing. You can kind of get away with dropping your combo early with the attempts of finding out what they do out of a combo. Go for a read.
They are not afraid to block off that
stage. Oh my gosh.
I like how just the short hop back there enough to put us into fear.
Trying to find it. It's so strong. Fox is a very light character. Ganon can kill. This is it all comes down and it's crazy. Down air. Adelphi with the timing finds it. SVSU will have the advantage that Adelphi had last time of being able to counterpick and throw in whatever character they want into this Ganondorf. Adelphi has to stay on the Ganondorf.
We will be seeing our one wild card left in the form of Cap.
I believe that was the prediction.
Let's see how he goes.
We'll see. Should be interesting. It's definitely an interesting character. We won't spoil the fun yet, just in case that's not who's going in. But
interesting is one word.
Interesting is a word. Now, again, what did the Ganon ban last time? I believe it was what? FD Town and Smashville?
I think the Ganon banned whatever the Ganon felt like it.
Pretty much. That sounds about accurate to me. The heavy conundrum. Heavies are the best in the game.
Bowser, you don't want to go to Kalos. Well, at least John doesn't. John just doesn't like Kalos. Honestly, Kalos feels like a good Bowser stage. They aren't going to be killing you. You're going to be killing them still.
That's the thing. Heavies trade all of pretty much everything. Their combos, their speed, their recoveries, just to hit harder per move. So you don't really worry about finding kills because all your moves hit like a truck. So going for a big stage where you're really hard to kill, especially with your added weight, that's definitely a valid strategy.
Yes.
Definitely a valid strategy.
Heavies like embody the mindset of, look, I'm going to hit you, you're going to hit me. Let's see who goes first.
Pretty much.
We will punch each other and ask questions afterwards.
Usually the heavies taking a few more hits. That's but definitely hitting harder.
I remember you and Sad Boy, Frog versus Bowser. It was
we don't talk about it.
5 hits.
On
Sad Boy's side in order to take us a Greninja stock. Meanwhile, it was upwards of 17 from the Greninja.
That was a rough day.
Like, not even if it wasn't a rough day. That's just like the general despair.
That is kind of how it works. And we will see Cap Wolf on the Pyramithra going against the Ganondorf on FD. I believe. Was it FD? Or am I
I don't know.
thinking of last
I
game?
wasn't looking at the thing aloud. We finally have
Oh,
Animal
here we go.
Crossing.
Smash build. Here comes the smash build. Now this will be tough. Mithra is an incredibly fast character, and Pyra also hits like a truck and has much more consistent sword attacks. Getting some early damage, getting up to about 40%, though Ganon with one hit, almost getting up to half.
Is that 20% there? Again, you can't say anything.
Let's find it. Look for that F smash early on. Does use the side B to put the Ganon in a little bit worse spot than Nair. Trying to find some downers, trying to find any lead he can. It's gonna be up to Capwolf here, trying to find some hits. Because if he takes even a few, he could be just out of it. This is, and Mithra again, a fast but light character. The forward air finding that first stock.
Yeah, it's gonna be the issue of, honestly, never mind. Mithra can just approach again. Capwolf can just find a way in. He's got to figure out what he's going to like to jump. And just sort of deciding to go with the larger hitbox. He's going to be trying to go global. I don't know how well the strategy is.
Ganon, an unfortunate SD there from Capwolf, or Egoist, on apparent change in tag. My apologies.
I thought it was doing it.
Nope, that is new. That is new. Now, as we see, both these characters are roughly accurate in speed, but Ganon only has sword reach on his smash attack. That was still the spike hitbox?
The spike hitbox up to the sides.
Wow!
It's just up to the sides.
That's crazy. I cannot believe that. Adelphi taking all three stocks off of Capwolf there.
Or did we get one?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. Or Egoist. Not finding any there.
Now we will be having, I believe, patches coming in to try and finish off this. Will the villager be able to just, pocket those three stocks, move on to the next one? Let's find out if he has the inventory space.
I'll hold that against you. I'll hold it against you.
Well, that's just an Animal Crossing reference.
No. No, it's not. That doesn't count.
What else would it have been?
That's bad.
Did I make a pun? But did I make a pun I wasn't aware of?
I don't know. Moving on. Moving past.
Moving past.
We're gonna see again. Ganon bands. What Ganon bands? Ganon bands. What Ganon bands?
Whatever Ganon's feeling like today. The King of Darkness wakes up. Was like, maybe not Kalos. Not really feeling PS2 apparently.
I think he just does it to mess with
he
people.
also did ban Kalos.
He did ban Kalos. I think he just does it to mess with.
What else did he not feel? Did he not feel in Battlefield? Was it not one?
Hollow or Small Battlefield. That's gonna be the final ban. Calling it. Or he might not ban another.
He's just gonna leave it.
He might just ban two.
This is all I don't feel like playing it on. Take what you will.
Take what you will. There goes the Yoshis. We'll see. If I'm looking at the Villager Ganon matchup, I want something big. I want FD. I want Town. I want something that I can camp out this Ganon.
He doesn't want to get bowling balled with Wedge. He saw what happened in the round.
He does not want to get bowling balled.
He doesn't want to get bowling balled from Yoshi's platform, so it's technically safe even if you jump up air from Wedge because you got enough time to shield.
And there comes Hollow Bastion.
A small stage.
Small blast zones, but it's the exact same size as FD in terms of the height and width of the stage, but as well as the actual stage itself, not just the blast zones, but has that extra platform.
Actually,
I would have gone with FD.
I'm not entirely sure. Oh no, it is indeed patches. The one platform in the middle is going to be given to Ganondorf. An option to try and get around projectiles. I can't even say another option. It gives him an option. His jumps aren't going high.
One option.
He has one choice. One multiple choice every single answer is A and B. It's like you're not match out.
There goes stock one from this side B. I can't even remember what that's called. The actual Warlock choke? Something like that. Although, this is a very different second stock here. Just finding 73 before taking his first hit. Now, this is kind of what we normally were expecting with this matchup, although
meanwhile, the Void extending the hitbox. And then the small skin of rage is people apparently by getting help from the hitbox.
I can't believe it.
Apparently, 73 is enough.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That is a move. It's on a character. The Triforce of Power is blown a bit more than it used to be. Or maybe it's blown a bit less. Maybe you used up all of it in those two stocks.
Well, other than these kills, Patch is playing a very solid game here, keeping Ganon out, doing everything he needs to be doing, just in one moment lost a stock. He definitely still has the potential to win this. He can take the stock pretty early. Ganon definitely can get hit by the kills that Villager wants to. All the different moves, the up smash and whatnot, bowling ball.
Do you also agree with the idea of Ganon? But meanwhile, I think that was an error.
That's a trade.
I don't even know what
nope, that was forward air. That was a forward air trade.
Alright, anyways, Ganon's good to go. King of Darkness didn't make it last this cut apparently. But I do agree with the get off the stuff before I start going on tape.
I don't believe so. I believe this filter might stay for a little bit, although as I say that, there goes the F throw. Nope, that was forward throw.
I know, I need top.
Oh, he shoot down. He shoot down.
Back.
Great job.
Ledge to ledge.
He's simply playing the game. He's looking. You can see it.
He wants it.
You can see
down
it.
there or down B.
You just know.
He's gonna try and read it.
Tries to find it. Up. Taking a lot of damage though. Does have the tree. Both these characters have no more shield left.
They don't. Definitely not the villager. Meanwhile, probably reading another roll.
There you go. All the punches. Oh, the boxing gloves. Don't do it. Oh man.
You know, it's funny if you're pressing A button. Kaji would be proud. Ganon just
still putting me out of commission.
Standing on, you missed Ganon just standing and tumble.
Oh dear.
He's doing a very good job of trying to not give Dylan any space to breathe. However,
although
Ganondorf barely has to jump off stage. That's honestly going to be an, oh my gosh,
magnet hand. Ganon has the best magnet hands in the game, undoubtedly. Trying to find that downer. Ganon's trying to get in. These characters at kill percent. It can kind of happen.
If Dylan can make it time through this last Ganon stock, honestly, I think he can take the last 3.
I think so too. He definitely has that capacity. He's one of those kinds of players. He only needs like one good smash attack, which is not out of the question for this villager.
He's probably honestly.
Axis frame 6.
Because Ganon has 3 more stocks in the bowl.
Bowling ball. That'll take it.
The hand may be able to grab the ledge, but it can't stop this. Honestly, it looks like a child. It's probably 5 pounds. There's no more than 10.
Villager is not lifting more than like a 6-pound bowling ball. That's out of the question.
Give it 10 at most, but if it's holding it over the ledge, the thing would probably just fall.
I use like an 11. There's no way. It's not using a 10. Well, I'm not that strong, but to be fair. Well, look, one stock like to 3.
But I also haven't been bowling in like 6 years, so.
Well, that might do it. To be fair. Now, last stock here for SVSU. 3 left for Adelphi. I'm predicting the Robin. That'll probably be what they throw in for last. It seems to be their anchor, kind of hold down the fort for the last slot in line out of the 3.
All I have to say is that 1 pocketed Arcfire does indeed also kill confirm for you.
Yep.
And 2 pocketed Thoron kills at like 50.
Does it?
Yes.
Does Pocket have a damage multiplier?
It does indeed have a damage multiplier.
Do you know what it is?
I think it's like 1.2.
That's pretty strong.
It's a good amount.
That's a good amount. It's
enough. It's enough to make Greninja Shuriken kill at 30 off of a landing there with his spell.
Oh, sheesh. PS2 will be the final stage here. Be a nice long stage for the characters to try to projectile each other out.
You have to have a long talk with Dylan about why he is the Animal Crossing character, not like the Animal Crossing stages, but he was perfectly fine going hollow.
We'll have to tease that out of him. We'll have to believe him for it. Taking a second here, both teams prepping themselves. Could potentially the last match.
That, or we're suddenly going to pop in and we're going to be seeing the villager running off the stage.
We're gonna see. All
right, we do indeed have the Robin coming in.
1 stock versus 3. Now, I dare say Patches does good in these scenarios. Patches is known for, if he has to go in against somebody with 1 stock left, he can usually take 2. That's just how he does. That's just what he does. Patches is kind of incredible. Let's need these 2 stocks and be 1 versus 3. No, it is.
I can't tell that hurts. One thing about Robin in her battles, normally at the start, you gotta wait for one sword. If your opponent has to SD, you no longer have to wait for one sword.
It's been. We've talked about tank. Does he know he can pocket things? I'm not quite sure. Finding some damage. Early stuff here. This is looking very Patch's favorite at the start.
He sets up a tree to try.
He's really trying it.
He's just not giving his Robin space. Who would have thought the zoner was?
This is not what you want to see from Adelphi. it's looking extremely momentum-wise in Saginaw's favor. Side B going for the slingshots there. This is super tough. In a rough spot, although finally finding some damage again. 3 stocks here.
One thing that's been working with both these characters. Both of them are good health. The reserve coming out, almost killing that Robin off the side.
Oh man, almost.
Spike's very smart. Well, the game watch combo.
There's the first kill. That'll do it. He is 2 more. He's only taken 57. Make that 75. Good amount of damage, but definitely still possible. I'd say if he can't get this first stock before he gets above 100, that might be really tough. Second stock.
Just the bronze sword coming out on that board there. He's 0.2% away.
Nope, there it is. Make that 20. 120%. He pretty much has to get through 2 stocks without being hit. All the boxing gloves.
Meanwhile, this is going to get back all of the damage from down each stage.
Pretty much.
Probably going to go with down here.
Oh, he's going to be only about 1 away if Robin can charge up the big laser beam.
Robin technically doesn't have to move right now. Unironically, besides that.
Oh, the dash attack?
Sour spot dash attack?
Sour spot dash attack will take
sweet
it.
spot.
And that'll be the match for Adelphi University taking it over Saginaw Valley. Now that was definitely a good match. Both teams putting up a certainly a good performance. We saw everybody on who came out today
I'm surprised the Ganon
did some interesting things.
I'm gonna be honest.
That Ganon was saucy.
I'm surprised the Ganon did things.
That Ganon was saucy. We saw some clips. We saw some highlights. Some crazy down airs.
We're sending in that rough clip.
We should send in that clip.
The
That's a good clip. I say clip of the night goes to Schaub.
For the time being. We gotta see what B team hits.
We gotta see what B team does.
Peyton really wants something.
We got a bit of a shout out in the Discord for the league to find Sora clips.
Yeah, the Sora players got a shout out.
But the Sora players got a shout out. So we will be back relatively shortly. B team was scheduled to play at 9:30, but should be a little bit sooner than that. Thank you if you are cutting out here though. It was a good match. Thank you very much.
Stream will be relive again at 9:15 for B team's match against
Someone.
We'll
I had
you know
to
once
9:15.
Yep,
We'll let you know
9:15.
at 9:15.
We will see you then.